Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. For your information, the club's version of a 35th Souvenir magazine has been uploaded online. Kindly download it from our RCKC website at www.kuchingcentralrotary.org. You may also scan the QR code shown on your screen to view our latest year magazine. As a kind reminder, please mute your device and silence your phone during the session. And should you be expecting to receive an important call, please answer it outside the Zoom session. Your cooperation is very much appreciated, and we will continue fellowship right after the formal part of the evening. Organizing Chair, President-elect Andrea Chan. Guest of Honor, District 3310 District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy and District First Lady Leonica. Outgoing President Leonard Seah and spouse Karen. Incoming President Wong Cheng Yi and spouse Angela. PDG Chiu Gimbok and spouse Phyllis. PDG Dr. Philbert Chin. PDG John Chia and spouse Doreen. PDG Dr. Ivo Tevastasan and spouse Maureen. PDG Chris Chen and spouse Shirley. PDG Edward Song Borongo and spouse Mariana. PDG Dato Haji Zaini Abdul Akusa and spouse Datin Kalima Akwan. PDG Haji Andre Suarto and spouse Norzan Bujang. PDG Philip Chong and spouse Len Yu. PDG Michael Yi and spouse Helen. PDG Dato Lee Chen Wan and spouse Dato Naomi Chong. PDG Henry Tan and spouse Ellen. IPDG Jeff Young and spouse Betty. DGE Dolly Yap. DGN Join Kam. President Sanford Chi of Rotary Club of Queenstown. President Emily of District 3482 Rotary Club of Taipei Golden Eagle. President Clement Yong of Rotary Club of Bandar Seri Begawan. President Mira Daya Wahyuni of District 3410 Rotary Club Bandung. President Andy Lim of District 3310 Tanjong Bunga. President Tony Wong of Rotary Club Tawau. Assistant Governors and spouses. District Officers and spouses. Club Presidents and spouses. Club Past President and spouses. Club Officers and spouses. Rotarians and spouses. Friends of Rotary. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone who is in Zoom, a very good evening. A very good evening and a warm welcome to the 35th installation ceremony of the Rotary Club of Kuching Central. This is also our first ever installation, broadcast to our guests from in and out of Kuching. I am your MC this evening. My name is Michael and I am the Vice President for the Rotary Club of Kuching Central. It is our pleasure to take you through tonight's function, and we can assure you that by the end of the night, you will have a pleasant and enjoyable evening put together by our very capable organizing chair and her capable organizing committee. In every Rotary meeting or function, we will begin with our usual Rotary formalities, which is to drink a toast to our King, our State Governor, and to this wonderful organization, Rotary International. Please allow me to invite outgoing President Leonard Seah, incoming President Wong Cheng Yi, and Assistant Governor John Kiam Mi to lead us in these respective toasts. Can I invite all three to be on stage? And I invite all guests to be upstanding for the toast. The first toast is to the King, Duli Yang Maha Mulia Seri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong, by outgoing President Leonard Seah. Our response is Daulat Tuanku. President Leonard.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians.
Good evening.
And guests from near and afar. Please join me to toast to Sri Patuga Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong. Daulat Tuanku.
The second toast is to Tuan Yang Terutama Yang di-Pertua Negeri Sarawak by incoming President Wong Cheng Yi with the response, His Excellency.
Guests of honor, fellow Rotarian, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join me to propose a toast to Tuan Yang Terutama Tun Pehin Sri Haji Abdul Taib Mahmud Yang di-Pertua Negeri Sarawak, His Excellency.
Thank you, incoming President. The third toast is to Rotary International by Assistant Governor, Past President John Kiam Nyi, with a response, Rotary International.
Fellow Rotarians, spouses, please join me. Let us toast to this wonderful organization that we all belong to, Rotary International.
Rotary International. Thank you, distinguished Rotarians, for leading the toast. Thank you to our guests as well. You may now be seated. Tonight's installation of the 35th President charts yet another new chapter in the club's history, and we are honored by the presence of Rotarians from within District 3310, representing their home clubs of Singapore, Brunei Darussalam, Johor, Malacca, Sabah, and our state of Sarawak. We have as well Rotarians from our other districts in Taiwan, Indonesia, and Peninsula Malaysia. Fellow members, please join me in giving our guests the most superb welcomes. All of your presence makes us very happy. Thank you. Moving on, it is my pleasure to invite the organizing chair of the installation, who has set the record of she has set the record not only being the first female that our club has ever inducted, but also in the projection of being our club's first female president. May I present you President-elect Ms. Andrea Chan to give a welcoming address.
As the Master of Ceremonies has gone through all the salutations thoroughly, please allow me to dispense with them. A very good evening to guests of honor, District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy, fellow Rotarians, distinguished guests, and everyone watching through Zoom. As a previous MC for our club's installation and events, it has always been a nerve-wracking experience whenever it is time to conduct the roll call, because the list of clubs is usually over a page long, with so many clubs represented. However, it is indeed an honor that the Rotary Club of Kuching Central's installations have regularly been well received by so many from near and far. This yearly event has been a reason for many of us to celebrate and reunite with our dear guests. Unfortunately for the world, we are currently experiencing the new norm, and thus I am only able to welcome you all to the 35th installation of RCKC in such a way. Nevertheless, I am thankful that so many of you have expressed your interest to join us for this broadcast. Firstly, thank you to District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy for agreeing to be our guest of honor tonight, and I look forward to your words of wisdom later. Besides that, we will also be able to celebrate the many achievements of outgoing President Leonard Seah and his able directors and chairs for 2019-2020. Another highlight of the evening is, of course, the installation of the 35th President of RCKC, Wong Cheng Yi, and his club officers. So do stay tuned to that. I would also like to express my thanks to all of our sponsors and supporters for their steadfast belief in the projects and activities of the club as we continue to do our best to assist the community. The amount we were able to raise this year through the various contributions actually exceeded our expectations, And I am extremely grateful to PP Frankie Ong and PP Ao Tai Hui for passionately leading us in this challenge. In all honesty, it was not the easiest installation for us to plan. Our uncertain plans had to be changed either daily or weekly with each new announcement by the authorities. As such, I have the utmost gratitude to each and every member of the installation committee for going above and beyond to make sure tonight's installation was successfully carried out. May I request that all committee members be upstanding and receive their due recognition. Please be upstanding, my dear committee members. Tonight would not have been possible without all of your efforts. Thank you once again. I must also give a special shout out to our technical sifu, PP Clarence Yong, who is currently busy overseeing this very broadcast you are watching. Thank you for guiding us through this new online experience together with our vendor, Motion Foundry. Last but not least, I wish to thank every one of you present with us tonight, be it physically or virtually through Zoom. Thank you for taking the time to share this memory with us. I hope it will not be too long before we are able to welcome our outstation friends to Kuching once again. Until that moment comes, please stay safe, and I wish you every happiness. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Organizing Chair, for the very warm and loving welcoming address. Distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite outgoing President Leonard Sia to give us his address for his Rotary year 2019 and 2020. And at the same time to recognize members of his board of directors. Let us put our hands together to welcome our Rotary Connects the World team outgoing President Leonard Sia to present his final presidential speech.
Guests of honor, DG Raja Mohan Munisami, distinguished guests, fellow Rotarians, and friends from near and from afar. I had actually spent the last 2 nights coming up with my speech. Even this morning, when I woke up, actually I went to bed, if you can check with my spouse Karen, I think I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about 6 o'clock. First thing to redo my speech, it was only 2-3 pages. 2 minutes later, it was 6 pages. Another 3 minutes later, it became 12 pages. It was that easy. I just increased the font size from size 11 to size 24. So don't worry. With all these pages, I assure you I will not bore you with all our projects during the past year. 18 months ago, during a club assembly, I had stood before the club members and with trepidation, accepted my election to be president for the Rotary year 2019-2020. And it was a very fast 6 months later that went by. Almost exactly 1 year ago, I was installed as the 34th President of Rotary Club of Kuching Central. It was a very big pair of shoes that I have stepped into. Given the history, the traditions, and the achievements of this great club, Rotary Club of Kuching Central. Now tonight, as I stand here before you all again, I must say what a year it has been. My presidency had actually started even before the Rotary year began. I had missed the final meeting of the previous Rotary year, where a symbolic handover was supposed to take place. I had also missed the first meeting of my club's first meeting of my Rotary year. And all because I was going out to connect with others. I recall attending Rotary Club of Singapore installation on the last Saturday of the Rotary year before me, and subsequently the following week, a group of us were in JB attending the installation of Rotary Club of Bandar Seri Begawan. And it was then we had our installation. The year had moved rather rapidly initially, with fellowships, community service projects. These included projects locally and internationally. And I will not bore you with details of all these projects that the club have done. They are all in the magazine. I'm sure you would have downloaded them. Feel free to take your time and browse them. However, there were certain events that I would like to mention up here. Notable among the many achievements of Rotary Club of Kuching Central is our participation in YKKRM's Back to School project, which involved the distribution of school bags to deserving students within Malaysia. This project saw a total of 23,000 school bags being purchased by Rotary clubs in Malaysia within both District 3300 and 3310. And I am pleased to note that Rotary Club of Kuching Central is the club with the single biggest order of 1,450 bags to be distributed to school students in Sarawak. This was distributed to schools in Miri, in Padawan, in Samarahan, Siren, Batang Sadong, in a project which we had partnered Yayasan Saim Darby, whereby school uniform, shoes, and stationery were also included for distribution to these 1,004 students. Talking about back to school project and distribution of this, Rotary Club of Kuching Central had also participated in two similar projects with our partner club, Rotary Club of Singapore, in the Help the Children project in Malang, Central Java, Indonesia. And the other one was with our sister club, RC BSB, in the Happy School, Happy Students project in Manila, Philippines. Internationally, Rotary Club of Kuching Central had also participated in the project Smile Cambodia with our sister club, Rotary Club of Likas Bay, and it is a medical project providing cleft and palate corrective surgeries in Siem Reap, Cambodia. It was held over 3 days, and a number of us, including myself, led by our international chair, Clarence Yong, were there for the project, which ended with a 20-kilometer walk around the vicinity of Angkor Wat, whereby we went by a total of 12 ancient temples. For our signature preventive blindness projects, the year saw a total of 354 cataract operations carried out in Kuching, Bau, Syrian, Simunjan, and Sri Aman areas for patients from the lower income group. And besides that, in conjunction with the Seeing Eye to Eye conference, which was held in Kuching, we had conducted an eye screening event at the school in Siniawan, whereby 298 students were screened for eye defects. Other community projects successfully carried out by the club included distribution of solar lighting kits to longhouses in an event participated by our project stay, Rotarian Roland Pang. There was also a distribution of quality used clothing in the project called Uniqlo Clothes of Love, whereby these clothing were distributed to low-income group folks around the vicinity of Siburan. And of course, there were the usual distribution of food packs to urban poor families. There was also a project whereby we had partnered the CIMB Foundation, whereby we had a sanitation project providing clean drinking water and sanitation facilities at the school called SK Malansai at the outskirts of Syrian town. The project was completed back in December, and a ceremonial handover was done in the presence of then DG Jeff Yong, who was here in Kuching then for a club visit. Where TRF given is concerned, it is Worth noting that LCKC has exceeded the district goal of USD 100 giving per capita, and LCKG achieved a percentage of 157% against this target. The club had a new major donor in PP Leslie Huan. My apologies, PP Leslie. I'm glad I'm actually testing you fellas, and you are all listening to my speech, actually. PP Leslie is the 9th major donor that the club has. And I am very sure we will have another one in the current Rotary year. Incoming President Changi definitely will be pleased to note that. Besides that, we had 8 members contributing to the Rotary Foundation, and receiving 500 points transfer from DG Jeff Yong, and they include a number of young Rotarians in the club. Among them, young Rotarian Andrea Chan, young Rotarian Michael Kwan, young Rotarian Roland Pang, young Rotarian Calvin Chong, and now a few not so young Rotarians, including myself, incoming President Changi, and Rotarian Victor He. Did I miss out anybody? Oh, yes, I did. There is a Rotarian in a rush to be a major donor, and he is Rotarian Tiong Kai. He is now a PHF +2. For this, we thank IPTG Jeff Yong for the encouragement and support in this TRF giving. Where membership is concerned, we have actually not achieved the targeted membership growth. However, I am pleased to note that RCKC has met the criteria towards citation by having increased the number of female members in the club with the induction of 2 new Rotarians, 2 pretty young Rotarians, I should say, Rotarian Charlie and Rotarian Tina. The induction of these 2 young female Rotarians also brought down the average age. We are now a younger club in average age. It is also noteworthy that we have also achieved a membership retention of at least 90%. In fundraising, Rotary Club of Kuching Central, together with the Plaza Merdeka group of companies and the Waterfront Hotel, had very successfully held the Sound of Music 3.0 concert to raise funds for the Salvation Army's relocation to a new site at Kota Samarahan. Organizing chair of the event was Rotarian Datuk Steve, and for those who were present at the concert, you had enjoyed wonderful performances by the South Norfolk Youth Symphonic Band from UK, the local Winds Orchestra from Science School, and also a local contemporary violinist, Nisa Adina. Thank you, Dr. Steve, for involving the club in this great project. The year has not been all rosy, and we had actually seen 2 fundraising events being cancelled. The first was our Rotary Charity Ball, which we decided not to proceed, and the other being the Rotary Charity Run, which definitely could not take off. All this due to the COVID-19 pandemic. A number of Rotarians from overseas had regularly asked about our Rotary Charity Run. I thank you for your support. We hope to be able to organize it once the pandemic is over and see you run with us in Kuching. As we all know, the COVID pandemic, which struck globally, had also threatened to paralyze our activities. Again, LCKC rose to the occasion and led the Kuching clubs in the project called Kuching Unites Against COVID-19. The project saw both our Project Shea and Roland Pan and Rotarian Calvin Chong taking the lead with the participation of Kuching clubs to distribute food aid to a total of 638 families. And besides, they had also distributed PPEs, including N95 respirators, 3M half-face respirators, face shields, 3-ply face masks, seat covers for ambulances, contactless thermometers, and other PPE-related essentials. A lot of it were distributed to the frontliners fighting the pandemic, which our Rotarian Calvin had dared to stand up to against and go out almost daily, visiting places which were rather high risk, including the hospitals. I could have gone on another 10-15 minutes on more projects, but as I say, I would not want to bore you on all this. And to browse the magazine for more on our projects, which we had throughout the year, it is all featured there. It has not been very smooth sailing as the years progress, and the club has faced challenges along the way. However, as always, the RCKC has risen to meet and overcome these challenges. And in overcoming all these challenges, our achievements has been made all the more sweeter. It is on this note that I would like to mention here that the Rotary Club of Kuching Central has actually achieved the 2019-2020 Rotary citation with platinum distinction. This achievement came about on the collective effort of all Rotarians at RCKC, and I thank my members here for all your contributions that has made this year a very successful one. At this juncture, I think I would be failing in my duty if I fail to mention and acknowledge Rotarians in my board of directors who have provided me with guidance, support, and advice, and even impacted me personally during my tenure as president. He is not present here tonight, but for the member whom we affectionately call Papa Cheng, I hope you are tuning in to Zoom at the moment. He is somebody I call frequently seeking help and advice throughout the year. And I cannot imagine what it would have been without his assistance to organize certain club events. I have noticed there were certain times he was at certain events that he had assisted, he was seemingly worried, whereas I was there enjoying myself. Papa Cheng, I thank you very much for all the assistance you have provided. PDG Pak Andre, you are here, right? Your support, your guidance, your advice were never lacking whenever I seek them, whenever I call you. What seemed exceptional to me was that there were times when you called me instead of me calling you, because it seems that you detected I needed some advice and guidance. Thank you very much, Park. You have been a towering pillar of support during my year of presidency. I really appreciate and treasure all those advices that you have given. PP Frankie, yes, you are here. You initially declined to be on my board of directors. I persisted and glad that you subsequently agreed. You have also provided me with much guidance and advice. And I must say I have learned something very valuable from you. Let me just quote him, something which I believe a lot of us who spend time with him will have heard it frequently. In Hokkien, 對代志別是對人. PP Frankie, to translate it, you say you address the issue or the problem and not address the person. That is something I really learned from you, PP Frankie. PP Casey, the legal brain of our CKC, You have provided me with much needed advice and learned legal opinion whenever we need them. I value and treasure the time spent with you at the breakfast table, at tea breaks, where very often a lot of advice was dispensed free of charge. I hope I don't suddenly get the bill from Casey Wong and partners after my presidency. PPKC, I think you never fail to have time for me despite your very busy schedule. I recall there were a couple of instances I popped into your office without notice. You immediately had time for me, despite having a couple of clients probably waiting outside for you with appointment. Thank you, PPKC. PP Coping, my classmate, one of the 4 in the club in here, and also a fellow ex-Rotaract. It was PP Coping who we were in Rotaract years and years ago, and I was no longer involved. And it was him who reintroduced me into the Rotary family during the time I was in Miri. He connected me with Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Miri. I joined them on a number of events, but never joined the Rotary Club, despite the invitations numerous times. I came back to Kuching and one fine day received a call from PP Coping. It was almost an instruction from him, you know. The call was just to call me and tell me that I am joining Rotary Club of Kuching Central, just like that. I thought I was supposed to be invited to join meetings, participate in projects, but he just tell me that I will be joining Rotary Club of Kuching Central. And the rest is history. I would not be here today, I would say, if not for PP Coping. PP Yahua is not here tonight. I think he rather, despite having confirmed his presence, I think he rather spent at home to be on Zoom entertaining our guests here. You have also provided me with much needed support as well when required. PP Yahua, your knowledge of Rotary is well known, and I have always counted on you to rally the members for help and manpower support, which you never fail. For that, I really appreciate. PP Thomas, thank you for answering my call to be the club treasurer. Being a club treasurer is not a position many will want to take up. I sincerely believe you have carried out your responsibilities as club treasurer to the best of your ability and with integrity. Not only on this, you have also been there to assist me in non-financial matters within the Rotary whenever required. I thank you for your support rendered throughout the year, including helping to organize fellowships, and especially for the spinning sessions in your hope to retain membership by having healthy activities. PP Clarence, my international chair, always dragging me here and there. That's why there were instances where I failed to attend club activities as he was dragging me overseas everywhere. His last task just before my presidency ended was to drag me to sign up for the RI convention in Taipei, June 2021. PP Leslie has been quiet, but I know I can always count on you. Whenever I need you. And it is with pleasure actually that I did not have to need you that much, but I know you will always be there to help as and when I need them. PP Tai Hui, you answered the call to be on my board. I feel I needed you to be there on my board, as you have always been a voice of reason and diplomacy. It was something that I felt I need during my presidency, and you have demonstrated that during certain incidents. I thank you for your contributions, PP Tai Hui. I could go on mentioning all the other Rotarians, the chairs, but again, it will be too long and too boring. You have all been a great help and contributed much to the success of the club. Lastly, I would be failing if I fail to acknowledge and pay tribute to one lady who has provided tremendous support for my presidency. Many a times I'm not around in Kuching, yet she will be there for Rotary events. I thank my spouse Karen for being such a great support throughout the whole year. And may I mention that the year has seen her giving her support to 2 presidents actually. The other being president of the Rotary Club of Segi. Yeah, I could notice it was her frequently who was pushing either me or pushing President Athena. Karen, I thank you with all my heart for your patience and support throughout the whole year. I think I have taken more than 15 minutes of my time, but I do not wish to break PP Louis Yong's record. Definitely not. So, I'm going to end my speech wishing President Cheng Yi and your board of directors all the best and bring Rotary Club of Kuching Central to even higher heights. I pledge my support as IPP for you in the coming Rotary year. To Rotarians from near and afar, let's continue to connect, as it is one way towards opening opportunities. Thank you very much for your time. I know you have been listening, and I wish you all a very pleasant evening ahead.
Thank you, President, for your very meaningful, full of gratitude speech. You have spoken with much courage until your face has even become red. Yeah. So we will now proceed with the recognition of the outgoing Board of Directors ceremony. Outgoing President Leonard Seah, with your consent, I may now invite the following members of your Board of Directors to come on stage to receive their recognition. Starting with Club Advisor, Past President Cheng Li-Ching, who is unable to be with us today. Director, Past District Governor Andre Suharto. Past President, PP Frankie Yong. Past President Frankie Yong. Past President K.C. Wong. Wong Kuching. Past President Leslie Puan. Past President Ng Yao Hua, who is not joining us tonight. Past President Koh Ping. Past President Clarence Yong, who also served as the international chair for the club. Director, Past President Ao Tai Hui. Immediate Past President Jong Kiam Nyi.
President-elect Wong Chen Yi. Next, we have Vice President Michael Kwan, who is also our youth chair. Secretary Fares Teh. Treasurer PP Thomas Ngu. Up next, we have our Sergeant at Arms, PP Benjamin Law. We also have our auditor, PP Sim Chopong.
Service Project Chair, Rotarian Roland Pang. Public Image Chair, Rotarian Louis Wong. Vocational Chair, Rotarian Tong Tiong Kai. Community Chair, Rotarian Lim Der Zi. Club Admin Chair, Rotarian Alan Paul. Membership Chair, Rotarian Victor He. Preventive Blindness Chair, PP Chai Go Ji. In appreciation to the organizing chair for Sound of Music 3.0, Rotarian Datuk Steve Ng. In appreciation to the organizing chair for Kuching Unite Against COVID-19, organizing chair Rotarian Kelvin Chong. President-elect Andrea Chan, for her whole year of hard work and dedication to maintain the club's past President Yi Guan-tae for assisting with the meeting in orders. Thank you, President. And kindly please remain on stage for the next part of the evening. Once again, thank you to the outgoing board of directors and chairs for all your hard work this past Rotary year. We are pleased to announce again that the Rotary Club Kuching Central has achieved the 2019 and 20 Rotary citation with platinum distinction through the efforts and commitment of President Leonard and the club members. Our guests of honor, DG Raja Mohan Munisami, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have been enjoying the evening so far. As we are now approaching the highlight of the evening, that is the installation of the new club president. I would like to invite incoming President Wong Cheng Yi to join him on stage as our outgoing President Leonard Sia will introduce and share with us the profile of our incoming president.
My apologies. Fellow Rotarians, let me introduce our incoming president, Wong Cheng Yi. Wong Cheng Yi was born in Kuching in 1969. Yeah, a very young 51-year-old. He is a typical Kuching boy of third generation Chinese immigrants from China Fujian province. Cheng Yi had his Chinese education at Zhonghua Primary School No. 2, after which he went to Kuching High and then to St. Thomas's School before pursuing his tertiary education at University Kebangsaan Malaysia. As a teenager, his initial ambition was to become a lawyer. No wonder he is quite close to PPKC. However, due to the influence of his seniors who believed that cash is king, he chose to study business management, majoring in insurance. He started his career in general insurance company immediately after graduation, and after spending 3 years working in a Peninsular Malaysia company, he decided to return to Kuching in 1996 to serve his hometown. As of today, he has spent 25 years of his working life entirely in the general insurance industry. Currently, he is the regional manager of AXA Affin General Insurance Berhad, taking care of East Malaysia operations. Cheng Yi is a chartered insurer and associate member of the Malaysia Insurance Institute since 1997. Cheng Yi is happily married to Angela, and they are blessed with 3 children, Edmund, Cheryl, and Edward. They are happily living together under the same roof. Who would expect otherwise? Huh? I haven't finished it. Under the same roof with Cheng Yi's parents. Cheng Yi has strong belief in serving the general public and to provide comfort to people in their time of need. His other interest is reading that covers a wide range of topics from politics, history, sports, economics, and world affairs. Cheng Yi was introduced to Rotary by PP Frankie Ong.
Whoa!
They have known each other for more than 20 years through business relationships. He was inducted as a member of Rotary Club of Kuching Central on 14 February, Valentine's Day, by the president for 2014-15, PP Louis Yong. And the induction was witnessed by the then district governor, Andre Suharto.
Wow.
His vocation classification is general insurance. Throughout the years, Cheng Yi has been a very active Rotarian. He has served as club secretary, club admin chair, and club foundation chair. He was also widely involved in club projects like End Polio Right, Rotary charity run, and numerous community service projects. Cheng Yi is also a Paul Harris Fellow. On his involvement in other NGOs, he is one of the pioneers in spearheading the inaugural Kuching Marathon event in 2014 in Kuching. I was a participant in the event, and at that time I did not know him yet. He is also active in Pertubuhan Insurance Sarawak, in short PIS, since 1996, and is the convener of Sarawak Committee of Persatuan Insurance Malaysia, in short PIAM. Fellow Rotarians, that is our incoming President, Wong Cheng Yi.
Fantastic. Since we know our incoming president a little bit better now, I would like to invite District 3310 Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy, represented by his Assistant Governor, Jong Kiam Mi, to witness the official installation ceremony. May I also request outgoing First Lady Karen and incoming First Lady Angela to be on stage as well. Outgoing President Leo, you may now commence with the handing over of the President's jewel. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the 35th President of the Rotary Club of Kuching Central, President Wong Cheng Yi. President Wong, your first official task is to present the past President jewel to immediate past President Leon Sia, whose shoulder must be very relaxed at this moment. Moving on, can I invite outgoing First Lady Karen to present, to exchange gift with incoming First Lady Angela. To First Lady Angela. The Rotary Club Kuching Central is most honored to have our guest of honor, DG Raja Mohan Munisamy, witness the installation of the club's 35th president. Thank you, President Leonard. We shall now refer you as the club's immediate past president. Thank you, lovely spouse Karen and First Lady Angela. You may now return to your seats. But I'm afraid that I may need to return the new president to perform his first duty, as his housework had just begun, and his first task for tonight is to install his new Sergeant-at-Arms, followed by his board of directors before he gives his maiden presidential speech. May I call upon this year's Sergeant-at-Arms, past President Benjamin Law, to come on stage to be installed. For your information, past President Ben is also the Sergeant-at-Arms for the last Rotary year. So basically, he just got reinstalled. Thank you. President Wong, may I now call upon the incoming Board of Directors and Committee Chair for the Rotary year 2020-2021 to receive their appointment. I would like to invite PPR to do this part of the ceremony. Thank you.
Congratulations, President Cheng Yi. It's my pleasure to call on your incoming Board of Directors, your Board of Directors. Firstly, we give them a few seconds to assemble. Okay, your three advisors. May I have the pleasure to call them? PDG Andre Sohato, PP Abel Chen is not able to be with us this evening. I believe he will be watching us through Zoom. Now, PP Ng Yao Hua is also not with us this evening. I think he is through Zoom. Now, can I call on the directors, starting with PP Frankie Ong. Next, PP Leslie Puan, Membership Chair. PP Casey Wong. PP Koping. PP Chai Koji, also known as Young Men, Prevention of Minors Chair. PP Clarence Young, International Service Chair. PP Jong Kian-ni, who is also the AG. PP Sylvester Fong is not with us. Next, Rowetian Rebecca Ling, who is appointed Club Honorary Secretary. Oh! Immediate past president, Leonard Sia. Slowly. A Fu Chao to another Fu Chao. President-elect Andrea Chan, Club Admin Chair. Vice President Michael Kwan, our Youth Service Chair. PP Thomas Ngô, our honorary club treasurer. Now for the public image chair, Rotarian Louis Wong. Dr. Leonard, PP Dr. Leonard is not with us this evening. He is a Rotary Foundation chair. Service Project Chair, Rotarian Calvin Chong. Vocational Service Chair, Rotarian Roland Pang. Community Service, Rotarian Ling Tzu. We have a strong man for fundraising, Rotarian Victor He. We have another strong man, past President Patrick Luke.
Congratulations to all the incoming board of directors. President Wong, you may continue with your speech. Thank you.
Thank you. MC Vice President Michael Kwan. Good evening, guests of honor, District Governor Raja Mohan Munisami, fellow Rotarian, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very grateful to the board member for entrusting me to serve as club president for the Rotary year 2020-2021. I'm humbled for the opportunity of a lifetime to lead such a vibrant club. As we enter the new Rotary year, I see on the horizon ample opportunities for us to work on many areas, such as the Youth Development and Leadership Program, Community Service Project, tapping the resources of Rotary Foundation to implement impactful projects, and many more. Immediate past President Leonard Seah and all past presidents of the Rotary Club of Kuching Central have laid a solid foundation to make the club what it is today. Therefore, my board of directors and I will capitalize on this solid foundation to bring the club to new heights. In view of the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, many businesses are being hit. The businesses of our members are by no exception. Therefore, effort will be made to focus on retention of members by addressing the needs of every member. A task force will be set up very soon to look into improvement of programs for members and their family members. The task force will also look into how we can enrich our members through their vocations and implement diversity and inclusivity, which is in line with the calling by Rotary International. The club has been well known, especially among Rotarians, as a club whose members always display great hospitality. In short, the club has a good reputation for being fantastic host in fellowship activities. Especially Rotarian and guests made a visit to Rotary Club of Kuching Central. While we continue with this culture, we will also work on building even more areas of excellence. One of the action plans for this Rotary year is to launch a video clip showcasing various activities undertaken by the club and the partners. The objective of this video clip is for us to be able to share the many hidden and inspiring stories that our member has experienced in the course of their involvement implementing many activities in the community. Such stories will increase our profile in the community by being known as people of action. On the Rotary new area of focus on supporting the environment, I am planning to work closely with other Kuching Club presidents under the leadership of Group 17's Assistant Governor, Past President John Kiam Ni. I take this opportunity to thank immediate past President Leonard Sia and his board of directors for having successfully conducted many projects and activities for the past 12 months. Congratulations. On behalf of Rotary Club of Kuching Central, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy for taking time off his busy schedule to grace this ceremony. Special thanks to Organizing Chair, President-elect Andrea Chan and her hardworking committee for making the installation ceremony a reality during this period of uncertainty. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the guidance given by Club Advisor, past District Governor Andres Suharto, past President Abel Chen, past President Ng Yao Hua in preparing me to be the club president. Last but not least, I wish to say that I would not have been able to be what I am in Rotary today had it not been for past President Frankie Ong introducing Rotary to me and for being my mentor. Thank you, Frankie. With the new normal surrounding us, Rotary opens opportunities. I end my speech here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Wong Chen-Yi, for your most inspiring speech that charts the club course of Rotary opens opportunity in your Rotary year. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the program for this evening is not yet complete before we listen to our guest of honor, who is currently on Zoom conference room. May we now call upon RI 3310 District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy to deliver his message.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Organizing Chair, good evening, President Wong Chen-Yi, from District 310 and other districts, immediate past President Leonard Sia, Group 17 Assistant Governor John and all Assistant Governors in attendance, all club presidents and district officers attending, fellow Rotarians, Rotractors, Interactors, and honored guests. My heartiest greetings to the International Rotary Clubs and friends of Rotary Club of Kuching Central. It is nice to be back, even though it is virtually, to meet so many friends from your club and beyond. This is the second hybrid installation I am attending in our district. I can imagine the amount of work put together, as it can be challenging to organize in hybrid platform, but your club has done it well. Credit must also goes to Past President Clarence Yong for the technical support. Let me begin by thanking President Wong Chen Yi for inviting me to this auspicious occasion. I'm honored to be a co-participant in the installation of President Chen Yi as your club's 35th president and his board of directors for Rotary year 2020-21. We have the privilege to welcome the new leadership in your club. It is a time we thank the immediate past president for his leadership and take the opportunity to learn from his experience. It is also a time we welcome the new club president and learn about his goals for this year. You have heard earlier, Chen Yi has done pretty well. Rotary connects the world, passing the baton to Rotary opens opportunities. How apt are these two presidential themes, which perfectly reflects the situation we are in. Fellow guests, please join me in congratulating the Rotary Club of Kuching Central for his 34 years of service above self in meeting the needs of others and for carrying out many impactful signature projects locally and internationally. It is my great pleasure to congratulate your hardworking immediate part president, Leonard Seah, and his board of directors for a good job well done. I hope he has found joy and satisfaction in serving. Now it gives me great pleasure to congratulate your dynamic, hardworking, committed, helpful, and friendly president, Wong Chen Yi. I had the fortune to know him as soon as he was nominated as the president-elect. Chen Yi was one of the most prepared president-elect I knew to helm your club. He was very excited and full of enthusiasm to work as a team with me. I wish Chen Yi and his team will find fulfillment and joy serving the club and the communities. Let's look at the new opportunities which speaks for all our 4 strategic priorities to increase our impact, which ultimately is why we are here as Rotarians. That is our purpose, our impact to make the world a better place. Expand our reach so we can bring more together and do more for more beneficiaries all over the world. Enhance participant engagement. So we obviously have a lot to engage and keep everyone really to be active and inspired. The 4th priority, increase our ability to adapt, and that we are doing pretty well right now. Our action plan is not about wiping away our traditions or tried and tested core principles. It's about making our organization stronger so that our values will last for years to come. It's about using effective tactics to strengthen the organization at all levels. It is about ensuring that every person who engages with us has a meaningful, valuable, and fulfilling experience. It is about changing more lives and communities for the better. In these trying times, it is important to be innovative, think out of the box, find opportunities in the new norm to grow Rotary, making it more stronger, more adaptable, and even more aligned with our core values. I'm confident that with the help of your committed club president Chen Yi and hardworking Assistant Governor Jong, this Rotary year will be the one where you will have fun in fulfilling your goals as you seek to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. Let us remember as people of action, everything we do opens another opportunity for someone, somewhere, as Rotary opens opportunities. Thank you for having me, and over to you, MC.
On behalf of the President, Board of Directors, and members of the Rotary Club Kuching Central, I would like to say a big thank you to our District Governor for honoring our installation with your presence, and we are deeply appreciated for your messages. May I now invite President Wong Chen Yi to present a special souvenir gift to our guest of honor 2, our DG representative, represented by AG Jong Kiam Nhi. Thank you, AG Jong, for receiving the souvenir on behalf of our DG. Moving on to the last part of the ceremony, I would like to mention that we are honored to have our sister and friendship club joining us tonight in the Zoom session, witnessing our installation. And all the club presidents have also sent in their congratulatory video to complement our installation event. May I invite the technical team to display all the videos?
Greetings to our sister club, the Rotary Club of Kuching Central. I'm President Sanford Chi from the Rotary Club of Queenstown, Singapore. And on behalf of our members, we would like to congratulate President Wong Chen Yi and your Board of Directors on the occasion of our Sisters Club's 35th installation. We have been sister clubs for many years, and your club's reputation for hospitality is legendary. Thank you for inviting us to join in your virtual installation, and we look forward to many more years of warm Rotary friendship and cooperation in the years ahead. Thank you.
Dear Wang Zhenyu, President of Rotary Club, Kuching Central, Malaysia. I'm Amy Liu, 2020 to 2021 President of your sister club, Taipei Golden Eagle. Due to COVID-19, we are unable to attend your installation, but only by internet. I pray all is going well and your club members stay healthy and safe. We hope this pandemic will end soon and our friendship endures. I wish you a successful year as the 35th president of your club. We look forward to welcoming you at 2021 RI Convention in Taipei. Congratulations, President Wang Zhenyu.
祝贺古晋中央福人社第35届社长王正仪就职典礼圆满成功，社运昌隆。Rotary opens opportunities. 赞。
Good evening. My name is Clement Yong. I'm the president of Rotary Club of Bandar Seri Begawan for the year 2020-2021. On behalf of our club, I would like to congratulate our sister club, the Rotary Club of Kuching Central, on their 35th installation event on 11th July 2020, and especially to my classmate, President Wong Chen Yi, and his board of directors for the year 2020-2021. Tonight, we are also having our club's welcoming dinner for the new Rotary year and also our first fellowship gathering into the new year. It is with regrets that we are not able to join in the celebration with your club along with others. We look forward to joint meetings in the near future so that we can collaborate on joint projects for the Rotary year. Rotary Club of Bandar Seri Begawan wishes you and your club at all the very best during this pandemic period and continue to serve those needy during this difficult time. To all of you there, stay safe and stay healthy. All the best. Congratulations, Rotary Club of Kuching Central. Thank you.
Hello and greetings from Rotary Club of Tanjung Bunga. My name is Andy Lim. It's a great honor to be invited to participate in Rotary Club of Kuching Central's 35th installation. First of all, I would like to congratulate Rotarian Wong Chen Yi on your installation as President of Rotary Club of Kuching Central for the year 2020 and 2021. I also want to congratulate the Board of Directors of RCKC for taking up your roles for the club. I know what a huge commitment this is, but I know you are all up to the task and will do a great job in bringing the club to a new height in serving your community and do good to humanity. On behalf of my club, I want to wish RCKC another fruitful and successful year ahead. It is unfortunate that we could not be there in person with you, but we are there with you virtually nevertheless. RC Tanjung Bunga looks forward in partnership with RC Kuching Central in meaningful projects that will benefit our community, because in facing the great challenges, the world and our community needs Rotary more than ever. Hence, it is up to us to live up to the expectation as stated in our motto, service above self. Thank you again for having me and my fellow members of RC Tanjung Bunga with you tonight. Have a great time and fellowship, and we all look forward in meeting you in person soon. Thank you.
Selamat malam. On behalf of Rotary Club of Bandung, I want to greet you all. Salam. Congratulations, Pres Wong Chen Yi and his board for the new assignment. Hopefully, in this new term, we can continue the good collaboration in a joint project together. Once again, congrats, stay safe, healthy, and God bless you all.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. It is indeed an honor to be given a chance for a ceremony like this. I extend hardest congratulations to you and your new board of directors as the new committee for Rotary Club of Kuching Centre this Rotary year. We, from Rotary Club of Tawau, looking forward to further bilateral cooperation in more Rotary activity between our clubs. Let me once again reiterate my sincere congratulations on your incoming board and the contribution from the outgoing board. Well done. With Rotary teams, Rotary open opportunity, let's spin and grab the opportunity also, as you know that Tawau Seafood is always waiting for Rotarians. See you soon, fellow Rotarians.
We are indeed proud and honored to have such strong support from our sister club and our friendship club. Thank you for all your inspiring videos, and together we will collaborate strongly in the coming Rotary year. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 35th installation of the Rotary Club of Kuching Central. On behalf of the club, thank you all for joining us tonight, and we apologize for any shortcomings. You may continue with fellowship at the Zoom meeting room. And thank you very much, and have a pleasant evening. Good night.